It's time for our first 3-box solo half-dollar hunt of 2025. Hey everyone, it's RobFindsTreasure and welcome back to the channel. We have hunted 8 boxes during my live stream so far this year. We have found 2 40%ers and a 90%er, so we definitely have found some silver, but we're off to a slow start. We've not done any solo boxes, so I've got those spots reserved for these 3 boxes today, and we'll see what we have on the year as far as silvers, if we can find any. Now, that being said, I say if we can find any. It's been a tough start to the year. I've got a couple of boxes that weren't chosen, and they looked mostly new. I've already popped the top of them to make it easier in transition as we hunt through the boxes, and one of my banks said they had an extra box laying around. Take a look at this. This box was actually just like this as I got it from them, already opened. Looks like someone hunted 8 rolls and maybe returned it, or maybe somebody didn't want it because it had open rolls. I don't know. I've checked really quickly. All the other rolls seem intact, so we'll have to go through it and see if we get lucky. But that being said, this could be a tough hunt. 2 partially or mostly new boxes, and 1 could have been hunted box. Who knows? Maybe they just weighed the rolls and didn't like it and sent it back. Either way, I'm going to go through 3 boxes today and hope we get some goodies. Now, we're looking for silver. We're looking for varieties that I have listed on my Clad Coinage Varieties mat. If you like the mat, I have links to that down below in the video description, as well as another one right there. But we're also looking for proof coins, NISC coins, anything from 2002 to 2020. We're also looking for any foreign coins if we can get lucky, things like that. I've talked long enough. Time to kick it off with this ugly hunt. I will be going through these rolls that are already rewrapped just in case. You never know. But as I go through them, if I have a find, I'll bring you back. Hopefully I have some finds in 3 boxes worth of halves. All right, I'll be back if I have a find in the first box of this 3-box hunt. Well, we're already on roll number 6 of the first box, and we actually have our first find. I've got a 1974 Denver propped up under the scope here, my pluggables microscope. And take a look at this. We got a DDO splitting on the 4, especially on the RUST. Definitely a double die. I can rotate it. You guys can clearly see the splitting on the serifs and the doubling all across it. It's not in the greatest shape, probably a XF, but it does have roller damage from being an end coin at one point. So not one I would grade, but definitely a nice find. 74D, double die obverse FS 101. Variety found, we're on the board, 6 rolls in. Well, we're on roll number 43 of the box. Been quiet since that DDO, but I bring you in because right now we're looking for silver. We may have found some gold. Well, I say gold plated for sure. Probably one of those plated Kennedy half dollars. Could even be the Counter-Strike ones we sometimes find. And yes, it is. 1983 Philly. We got the 1960 on the left, the 1980 on the right. A third-party company used to lightly plate these coins and put a 20 and 25 year commemoration stamp of Kennedy's election, I guess, or his inauguration. But 1960 to 1980 on this one. I have a whole bunch of them from those years and the one counterstruck 1985. I like to weigh them up. It doesn't look heavily plated, and it's not. It's slightly plated. 11.3 is the normal weight. It's 11, almost 0.4. So a little bit of gold on there. We'll take it. It's a cool find. It's a miscellaneous. We already had a miscellaneous. Still no NIFCs. Still no silver. Running out of rolls in box number 1. Well, that's going to wrap it up for this first box of this 3-box hunt. No other good finds. We did manage to score an NIFC at the end, so we got the DDO, the gold-plated and counterstruck Kennedy, as well as the NIFC. I'll tell you right now, all the rolls, well, not all of them, but most of them weighed under 225 grams because I'm weighing them ahead of time in case I get a heavy roll. I think we had 3 rolls over 225, and they were like 225-1. So definitely could have been a partially hunted weighed box and then, or weighed rolls box, and then dumped it back into circulation, maybe to buy another box. Who knows? Either way, I hunted it. We did get some finds. Wasn't a complete loss. We have 2 more to go. Like I said, I already popped the top of these ones because they look mostly new, but there are some circulated finds here, or at least some circulated ends, so it's definitely worth hunting instead of just sending back. We have 2 boxes like this. Let's continue with the hunt. We still need silver. We still need proofs in order to fill the board, but not a bad start. Let's get the hunt going. I'll bring you back if I have a find in box number 2. Roll number 22 of box 2. We have a good find finally. Take a look at this. 1971 San Francisco minted proof $50. Thought it was just a nice 71D at first because there's really no cameo, but it's definitely a San Francisco minted proof. And hopefully that doesn't mean the curse of the proof. If you're new to my channel, whenever we do hunts and find a proof before silver, it usually means no silver. Either way, it's a nice coin, does have some fingerprints, but I will take it. We've also found a couple of NIFCs so far in the box, and even though it's not an NIFC, I am putting together Kennedy clad sets, and I don't have a lot of 2022 Phillies, so whenever I see a decent one, I pull it aside as well. All right, 22 rolls in. We've got a proof coin on the board. Let's see if we can find some silver now. Roll number 26, and we've done it again. Another proof coin. This time, 1989 San Francisco with a little bit of frosting on it. We'll take it. Second proof coin found. Still just need silver though. Roll number 38, our third proof coin. And look at that. Look at that, 1987S proof. 1987 was a special year because it was NIFCs, which means they were not minted for circulation, basically minted for collectors. Of course, all proofs are only for collectors, but every coin from 1987, as far as $50, was minted only for collectors. We've said that a lot. Either way, it's a cool find. 1987S, that's a proof and a miscellaneous, technically, our third proof of the box. 12 rolls to go. Well, that's going to wrap it up for box number 2. Unfortunately, nothing else was found in the last dozen rolls, but 3 proof coins, 4 NIFCs, a little bit better box than box 1, and we have the sister box, but we didn't find silver, so hopefully the last box of this hunt, without having to add a 4th, can get us on the silver board. Let's see how it goes. I'll be back if and when I have a find in box number 3 of the hunt. 1 hour later. We're already on roll number 45 of this third box, and this is why you check every roll. We've had a lot of new ones in here, but in this roll, and it didn't even weigh heavy, and I have a bad tear job. Take a look at that. We're going to have a 40%er, and look at the weight. Not suspicious at all. 225. Crazy. Either way, we'll take it. First 40 or only silver, and our first silver of the year in the solo hunts. Let's take a peek and see what it looks like. Ooh, it's a nice one too. 1967. We find 67s and 68 Denvers the most. I'll definitely take that. And now, after finding a couple more NIFCs and a 40, we're only 190%er away from a fill the board hunt. Although, only 5 rolls left. Hopefully there's more silver. Let's get back after it. See if we find another one. Well, unfortunately, that's going to do it for this 3-box hunt. We did get silver, and I know it stinks leaving off with just needing a 90 for the fill the board, but I only have a few boxes behind me because of the snowstorm. Didn't get boxes this week, or at least last week, so we're going to have to end it here. Unfortunately, I got to save those few boxes for this week's live streams. Either way, still a good hunt overall. We got 7 NIFCs, a 74D DDO. We got the Counterstruck gold-plated Kennedy half, 3 proof coins, a 2022 P that I needed for my sets, only 1 in 3 boxes, and we ended with silver. The last clip, the last roll we hunted as far as a find, and we get a 40%er, which I will take, so will the silver jar. Like I said, I know it's a bummer leaving off with just needing a 90, but this is how it goes sometimes. We have to stop it here, but I still had fun. I still had good finds, and hopefully you guys had fun too. If you did, you know I certainly would appreciate that thumbs up. And as always, everyone, happy hunting, and thanks for watching. Nothing like finding our 4th silver $50 through 11 boxes on the year and feeding the 2025 silver jar.